Welcome to Saints Now. I am Will Scott, talking about some news and rumors coming out of New Orleans Saints training camp. We're now into week 2 of NFL training camp. A lot of storylines emerging, one of them being Alvin Kamara. His court date is set for today, 41 days until football season. Number 41 might find out his fate very, very soon when it comes to a potential suspension, and this is why you subscribe, because we're gonna be breaking down Saints news, Saints rumors. Go down, hit that big red subscribe button. Mike Triplett reported this: Alvin Kamara is practicing with the Saints today, despite that his next court date is scheduled today in Las Vegas with his case. Pete Warner back practicing. Still no Tyrann Mathieu or Taysom Hill. So that court date is today. We've talked about August 1st a lot here on Saints Now. It is here, which means that a suspension could be coming very soon for Kamara. He was arrested at Pro Bowl weekend, charged with battery resulting in bodily harm, and he could face up to a 6-week suspension for violating the league's personal conduct policy. So any news, anything that comes out of this court appearance, we will let you know. Now, since he's at practice, I'm assuming that he's going to be participating in this court appearance over Zoom. So that's something to monitor here in the next few days, what comes out of that, what ends up happening. David Charn said this: none of the 4 defendants are in court. Their attorneys are. All the lawyers are asking for a 60-day status check. No action today. So David Charn just answered my question, I guess, that he didn't need to be there, didn't need to be on Zoom either. That is what the report is from Alvin Kamara's court date. Here is what Fox 8 reported. Attorneys for Kamara and 3 other defendants asked for a 60-day status check. No action was taken Monday. Potential punishments for Kamara will have to wait for the court proceedings to play out in October. So very interesting development coming out of that court appearance today. Now, when you're looking at the Kamara suspension, what that might look like, Deshaun Watson was suspended for 6 games. Now, the difference between Watson and Kamara is that Kamara might just be suspended, probably will be suspended by the NFL. Sue Robinson was appointed by both the NFL and the NFLPA, so kind of a third party to hand out the Watson suspension. She decided on 6 games, which obviously a lot of people are upset about. In my opinion, he should have been suspended a lot longer than that. Feels very light considering the allegations. Then you look at Calvin Ridley. He was suspended for at least a year. It's an indefinite suspension for gambling on Atlanta to win in a parlay. So we don't know when we're going to see Calvin back on a football field, probably sometime in the 2023 season. Deshaun gets 6 games. Ridley gets a year. Kamara expected to get around 6 games as well. Now, how many games should Alvin Kamara be suspended? Go down, let me know the answer to that question. Again, when you look at kind of the baseline for personal conduct policy in the NFL, it is normally around a 6-game suspension. We saw that with Deshaun Watson today, and I think that's why Sue Robertson made the decision that she did. She looked at previous NFL cases, what they have done, and she looked at all the evidence she compiled and said, I'm just going to go with the previous baseline of a 6-game suspension for violating the league's personal conduct policy. Tyrann Mathieu was not seen at training camp today. Now, he was given an excused absence last week due to a personal family matter. I do not believe we do not know any information about that. Here is what Nick Underhill is reporting. Dennis Allen says they're giving Tyrann Mathieu the space to deal with what he needs to deal with, and will be waiting with open arms for him. So again, it's a family matter for Tyrann. We wish him the very best. We hope that everything is okay with him and his family. Now, Mathieu deleted Saints and Chiefs post on Instagram, but again, this has nothing to do with his current situations. He's obviously very happy to be in New Orleans. There's no need to freak out about this. And this is the time of Sports Honey Badger because, again, we do not know what's going on here. Might be something going on with his family. Might be something going on with his kids. We just do not know what the current situation is, but he was given an excused absence from camp to deal with this family matter. We certainly hope everything is okay. But you look at the Saints, depth chart at the safety position. They're very, very loaded on defense. I think they feel great about their defense right now. And even without Tyrann, the defense is going to be okay. It might give some of the younger guys like Smoke Monday more playing time at training camp, which is never a negative thing to get those younger guys on the field a little bit more. Now, show Tyrann Mathieu some support by typing TM down in the comment section. Go down, let me know what you think. Type TM down in the comment section to show your support for Tyrann Mathieu. And while you're down there, go down and subscribe to the channel because we're trying to reach 79,000 subscribers. Or 70. Well, one day we're going to get 79,000. Now we're trying to reach 7,900. Stay tuned for more training camp news. That's why you should go down, subscribe to the channel, help us get to 7,900 subscribers. Now let's get into some news and notes from training camp. Again, a lot of storylines emerging from training camp in the last couple of days. Mike Triplett said this: first day in pads was today, and things already got a little feisty between two Saints first-round picks, defensive end Payton Turner and left tackle Trevor Penning. Turner took a swing at him as the post-play shoving was breaking up. I love it. I love these guys being physical. I love them going right at each other because that is what's going to make them better, them going at each other in practice. Yeah, they're going to go out on Sundays and be on the same team, but right now they're competing against each other in practice, trying to get better. I like what I'm seeing, like what I'm hearing from Saints training camp. Let's talk about Paulson Adebo, who played very well in 1v1 reps, so he's looked good. He's definitely a winner of training camp so far. All accounts, all the reports I'm seeing out of camp have been singing Adebo's praises, which is very good to see, including Dennis Allen. I think he's had some pretty good days just coming off the practice field. It'd be hard for me to say that this was his best day of camp, but he's really stepped up his game to this point in camp. Yeah, he had a good day. He also said this about Alontae Taylor, rookie DB. Alontae competes at a high level, physical at the line of scrimmage. We saw that at Tennessee. Now we're seeing that with the New Orleans Saints. That draft pick continues to look better and better. The Saints taking Alontae Taylor in the second round out of Tennessee. Very interesting. Who was at Saints training camp today? Archie and Arch Manning. Both were at Saints practice today. You see them there with Miss B. So we got former Saints quarterback Archie Manning and future Saints quarterback Arch Manning in the building. You love to see it. Arch Manning out of Newman High School. A lot of greats went to Newman. I'm sure Arch Manning will be the next one. OBJ went there, by the way, Chunks. Who's been your favorite player to watch during training camp? Go down, let me know in the comments section. Again, if you haven't subscribed already, let's change that. Go down, hit that big red subscribe button.